welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Megan, and this week's vlog is going to be a what's for dinner this week. I take you through my Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday dinners that I cook. This is literally exactly the kind of meals that I cook throughout the week, even on the weekends. These are some of my go-tos, some recipes that I looked up in some cookbook recipes that I've been enjoying. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you do want to stick around, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another video like this. But let's quit chattering and let's get into the kitchen. Okay, so for our first weeknight dinner, I am cooking a KFC bowl. Now, this one's going to be a little bit more of a healthier slash lower carb version because I'm making it with cauliflower mashed potatoes instead of just regular cauliflower mashed potatoes. No, just cauliflower mashed. It's like the dupe for mashed potatoes. It's just a lower carb, a little bit more healthier version. So let's get into the kitchen. So this is going to be the most simplest recipe you have ever made. You are going to take a bag of frozen chicken strip tenders, a box of mashed potato. I want to say mashed potatoes, mashed cauliflower. This is the sour cream and chive version. I thought that would be really, really good, but you can get just the plain. You're going to need some cheese, a little jar of chicken gravy, and a can of corn. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my chicken strips in my air fryer. Okay, so I've got my chicken tenders in here. I'm just going to kind of lightly spray them with a little bit of some olive oil spray. Now on the bag it doesn't show air fryer instructions, but I'm going to kind of just go off of what the instructions say for in the oven. So 400, it says 15 minutes, so I'm going to do 15, but I'll probably check it like at 10 and just make sure they're not getting too crispy. So while I am air frying those, I don't know, I just lost my train of thought. We are gonna come over here and we are going to make the mashed cauliflower in the microwave as the instructions say. Remove from box and microwave on high for 4 minutes. Okay, so I microwaved it for 4 minutes. It says to peel back the plastic and stir it, and then microwave it again for another 4 minutes. So I'm gonna stir it real quickly. Rich, what are you doing? And then put our plastic lid back on and then pop it back in the microwave for another 4 minutes. So our chicken tenders or strips have come out of the air fryer. They were in for about 11 minutes and they're nice and crispy. There's our mashed cauliflower, but I'm going to set you down and we are going to just roughly chop all of these up into like bite-sized pieces. If I can, they're hot. Our chicken all nice, and there's our oven preheated to 350, but I've got our chicken all chopped up. Now mind you, this is just for me and Ridge. Rye is out of town, Reese is at church, Talon's at work, so therefore it's just us. So this is going to be plenty for us, but I feel like if you're making it for more than like 2 people, you'd probably want to get 2 boxes of the mashed cauliflower or do like the family size of instant mashed potatoes. But I digress. I've put my little amount of gravy into a bowl that I'm going to heat up in the microwave. I've drained my corn and I've shredded some chicken. So we're kind of going to start layering all this. I'm going to heat this up real quick and then we're going to start layering everything. So our first layer that's going to go into, and I switched out for a smaller one because like I said, I'm just making enough for like 2 people. So I'm going to put my cauliflower mash into the bottom. Kind of just make like a little layer of that. And then we're going to put our chopped chicken strips on top of the cauliflower. Cannot begin to tell you how easy this is and delicious. Okay, then we're gonna take probably maybe like half a cup. Let me see if I can. Okay, well I have a third cup, but I'll probably just, and I'm gonna sprinkle that on top of my strips. I might do another little layer just because I like corn. Okay, yeah. So like 2/3 cup is what I put for 2 people. And then we are going to pour some of our gravy that I've heated up in the microwave on top. And I just got the chicken gravy. You can get whatever gravy you want, but that's just the one I got. So good. And then our last and final layer is going to be our cheese, and I just use a sharp cheddar. You can use whatever cheese you prefer. It's gonna be so good. And then we're gonna bake this probably, like I said, it really doesn't need a bake or anything. Everything's basically cooked. You're just wanting to get it all melted, ooey gooey on top. So I'm probably gonna bake it for like 10 minutes maybe at 350. Oh my word, I am so excited to dig into this. Oh my goodness. Reggie. This looks so freaking good. All right, y'all, so this is what Ridge and I are having for dinner tonight. I've got mine in like a little pasta bowl, and then I cut Ridge's chicken up, and then I put a little bit of the mashed potatoes and corn, and then I'm probably just gonna cut him up some fruit, but this is what's for dinner for us tonight. So it is Thursday, and what's for dinner tonight is my white chicken enchiladas. Now, this isn't my personal recipe. This is a recipe I got off Pinterest, so I will put all the description, the ingredients, and the instructions down below for you guys. But this is a recipe that my mom made at least once a week, and it was my absolute favorite. I didn't grow up doing the red enchilada, which I make all the time. My family loves the red enchilada, but my ultimate favorite is the white enchilada. Something about like the sour cream and the green chilies. Like, I love a green chili, so I'm super excited to be making this tonight. I have not made this in probably 4 or 5 months. I'm like way overdue to eat this meal, so let's get cooking. So here's kind of the lineup for all the ingredients. I'll just kind of go through the lineup. You're gonna need 8 big tortilla shells. I got just like the large burrito size. You're gonna need 2 cups of shredded cooked chicken. This morning before I went to work, baked 2 chicken breasts with just some olive oil, salt and pepper, and then shredded it and had it in the fridge so it was ready to go. You're gonna need 2 cups of Monterey Jack, which you can see that I've already pre-shredded. 3 tablespoons of butter. You're gonna need a small little can of diced green chilies. It doesn't call for this, but I do add this, so you can add it or not, but I'm gonna add probably just like 2 ounces, just a little small amount of cream cheese just to make it like a little bit more richer. You're gonna need, I think it calls for like 1 cup of sour cream, but of course I always omit that and use Greek yogurt, so you can use either. You're gonna probably need about 2 cups of chicken stock, or chicken broth, I'm sorry. And then you're gonna need 3 tablespoons of some flour. So I went ahead and started my oven at 350 degrees to preheat, and then I have gone ahead and just lightly sprayed my 9x13 glass pan that our enchiladas are gonna bake in. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix the chicken and the cheese together. We've got our chicken and our cheese combined together. Now we're gonna take our 8 tortilla shells and we're gonna put a little bit of this mixture in and roll them up and then put them into our baking dish. My tortillas in. I only had room, and maybe I stuffed mine too much or something, but I only had enough room to make 6, which is totally fine. That's plenty enough for my family, so I just have 2 tortillas left over. But now we're gonna go ahead and make the sauce over on top of the stove with all the rest of our ingredients. So to our saucepan, I have it on medium heat. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay, now that our butter has melted, we're gonna add the 3 tablespoons of flour. The oven has preheated. We're gonna whisk that together. We're just gonna kind of whisk this for about 1 minute. Let the flour taste kind of cook out. Oh my gosh. This roux always smells so amazing to me, even though it's just butter and flour. I don't know what it is, but it always smells so good. It's gotta be the butter. It's been cooking for about 1 minute. I'm gonna go ahead and add my 2 cups of chicken broth. And then we're gonna cook this till it gets thickened. Okay, so as you can see, our sauce is definitely getting thicker. I'm going to go ahead and take it off the heat. In my 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt, or if you were using sour cream, 1 cup of sour cream. And then my can of diced green chilies. Combine this. I'm also gonna go ahead and throw in some of my cream cheese. A 2-ounce little block of cream cheese, and I'm just gonna mix that in as well. Just because I think it adds a little tang, a little smooth creaminess to it. A lot of recipes that I found actually did add cream cheese, so this one didn't, but I'm just adding it in. So now our sauce is all nice and combined. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this all over our tortillas. Our sauce. Hi, Bubba. Yum. That seep all down in there. And And then with the rest of the cheese that I had, I just went ahead and shredded it, and then I'm just gonna sprinkle that on top. We're going to put this in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Oh, does that have mud on it? What's inside of it?
Hmm?
Chicken.
Chicken and cheese.
That's all it is.
Okay, so we've already started digging in because we were all starving, but I topped mine with a little bit of salsa. It's really, really good. The only thing is, I would say the bottom is super like hard and crunchy. And normally for the red enchilada recipe that I have, like the red enchilada sauce recipe, it has you pour some of the sauce on the bottom and then put your tortillas on. So I feel like I recommend you guys pour a little bit of the white sauce on the bottom of the pan and then put your tortillas like on top. That way it doesn't stick and they don't get like a super hard crunchy bottom, because like now they're like hard to cut into. We have to actually use a knife. But overall the flavor is really, really good. It's on point. The sauce is really good. Highly recommend trying this recipe. But that's what's for dinner tonight. It's Friday evening. It's 5:05, and tonight, sorry, I'm just like showing you a picture of some raw chicken, but tonight is going to be oven baked barbecue chicken out of my cookbook, Better Homes new cookbook bridal edition. So I've been trying to cook a couple recipes a week out of this book just because I've never even used it and I've had it for years. But it says to lay your chicken, so it says actually 2.5 to 3 pounds of meaty chicken pieces, breasts, halves, thighs, and drumsticks. So they didn't have it like all separated at Food Lion. They just had whole legs. So I'm hoping that this turns out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 whole legs. Now it's just me, Rye, and the baby tonight. The 2 teenagers are off doing their own things. But I figured this would be good for meal preps for dinners or for lunches throughout the week. So I'm gonna cook all 6. So what it says to do is it says to skin the chicken, which I already did, lay the chicken pieces bone side up in a baking pan, bake at 375 for 25 minutes. I'm gonna sprinkle them with olive oil, salt, and pepper. It doesn't say to do that, but I just feel like it's weird to just throw chicken in without any kind of at least salt and pepper. So I'm gonna throw some olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then bake these for 25 minutes. So while our chicken is cooking in the oven, it says to go ahead and make your sauce. So for the sauce, you're gonna need a onion. This is just a sweet onion, and I'm probably honestly going to use half of this because this onion is massive. So I'm just gonna half that, chop it. Garlic, some honey, some chili sauce. It says prepared mustard. I have no idea. I'm hoping it's just yellow mustard. And then soy sauce. It also says prepared horseradish and crushed red peppers. I'm going to omit those because I'm not a fan of horseradish. And since the baby's going to be eating this chicken, on to medium heat. I'm going to just drizzle in some EVOO. And we are going to put our half an onion chopped in. And then it says 1 clove of garlic. I'm just gonna put like half a spoonful full and get this cooking and sauteing up. So our onions and garlics are nice and golden brown and translucent. Now we're gonna start adding the rest. So it says a 3/4 bottle of chili sauce. So I'm just gonna dump almost this whole bottle. All right. 2 tablespoons of honey. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I hope I have enough. Yep. And 1 tablespoon of mustard. And we're just gonna leave this on low so it like heats through and kind of marries together. And I have just been, while the sauce is cooking through, I've been preparing some fresh green beans. I've already washed them and now I'm just kind of cutting the ends off. So our chicken has come out and it says to brush it with our sauce. So I just got myself like a little baster and I'm just gonna brush it all over. And I taste tested the sauce and this sauce tastes really good. So I know this is gonna turn out really yummy. So now we've got both sides of our chicken nice and coated with our barbecue sauce. We're gonna go ahead and put it back in the oven for about 20 to 30 more minutes at 375. Okay, so to go along with our dinner, I'm just gonna make up a package of family size buttery homestyle mashed potatoes. These are just quick and easy. I've just been boiling 4 cups of water. I'm literally gonna just pour it in. Turn it off the heat. Stir it up. All right, y'all, so this is going to be dinner tonight. It smells and looks incredible. I'm so excited to dig into this chicken and yeah, enjoy it. Okay, you guys, so that's gonna conclude this What's for Dinner this week video. I hope you guys all enjoyed seeing these fun, little delicious, quick, simple, yummy type of recipes that I literally cook all week long, every month. Like, this is literally something that I cook all the time. And so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you like any of these recipes. If you try them, tag me. I want to see you guys make them. Don't forget to go over to Instagram, follow me over there for other fun videos and pictures and all of that. make sure you hit the like button because that really does help my channel. I love having just this fun little corner of the internet where we just get together and hang out. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love you so much and I will see you soon. Bye.